Oh man. Oh man. It's so nice out here today. Now you don't want to talk about jail. But you've been on the internet talking about who gonna go to jail, what you hope happened in jail, how much, uh, how much time somebody getting in jail. You've been on here every day talking about jail. But when questioned about your stay in jail and how you was with individuals that identify as women that was born a man, simply because you were not allowed around any other criminals. And when I bring this topic up, now you don't want to talk about jail. Now you don't want to talk about jail. That's crazy. You will be at the park and you be looking over your shoulders to be respectable of other people, motherfucker. I ain't worried about shit. But again, tell us how you was not allowed to walk the yard. Tell us how hard your stay was because you got a 5K1 letter. Tell us how the population that you was in were mostly transgender men and pedophiles. Don't say you don't want to talk about jail. Now you've been talking about jail every day. Who going to jail? Sharon Wimber's going to jail. DJ going to jail. You sent somebody to jail. You work with 38 Homeland Security agents on the case. You, who else you was sending to jail? At one point, Sylvia to jail. Get on this bitch every day crying about what somebody did to you in jail. But now you don't want to talk about jail when I'm pointing out to people that this man, a man that came on here telling us how big Angelo Booty is, a man that came on here talking directly about my dick, no pause in his mouth or nothing, talking about my dick, the meat on it, after serving time with a population that was full of gichees. You talking about how big Angelo Booty is and how big my dick is after just leaving prison from a pod full of men that identify as women with bodies shaped like your wife. So you was in there having the time of your life. You in there, you know, if they playing fair games, they probably done went to Care Credit, got their body done like your wife did. They in there with titties. You know, the ones that's in there that really look like a female, they got to be separated off GP. So you over there with a whole bunch of men, women. Then you get out talking about man booty and man dick. Now you don't want to talk about jail when I'm calling you out on your suspicious behavior. You talk about jail every day. Who going, what you sending, what you hope, what you know, who you hope don't get out. All that shit. That shit crazy. That shit crazy, man. You obsessed with that shit. to me, you obsessed with that shit. And I don't know what's up with this fake, that's fake, this fake, that's fake. Hey, bro, do you know if you had the OG ones, of course they'll be $45,000. You stupid? Is you stupid? Everything's fake. Trevin bought me these. Trevin bought me those. But I want to know though, right? When you was over there doing your time with all those gichees and pedos and other rest like yourself that couldn't walk the yard, how did you function? You know, getting in the shower. And we know you look at dicks. We know you look at dicks because you on here talking about my dick and I ain't never showed it to you. So when you going in the shower, we know you looking at dicks. So how did it feel going to look for a dick, Larry, and it wasn't there? It wasn't there. They done got it sliced and folded inside. Huh? Huh? Tell us that. Tell us life behind bars with transsexuals and pedos and other rats. Tell us how that life was for you for under a year. You know, that's what I would like to hear from you. So that way I can see inside the mind of why you feel the need for validation. And maybe we can, get some type of understanding. Deuces.